From the WBBZ-TV studio in the Eastern Hills Mall, it's time to play where two teams come together in a battle of wits to determine who will leave with bragging rights. And now, here's your host, John DeShullo, with today's two teams.
Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Hear that round of applause? It's deafening. It's a special edition of Bragging Rights. Now, you'll notice we don't have teams on the set playing tonight, but as you know, we're going to play along at home with some special features on your hometown edition of the show. Now, let's start with our first question. Name the restaurant where the chicken wing is claimed to have been invented. Okay, was it A, the Deco restaurant, B, the Anchor Bar, or C, the Place? Now, while you think about that, let's check this out. It's Western New York's event that celebrates the chicken wing for all of America to come to our hometown and enjoy. I'm talking about Drew Serz's Wing Fest. It happens every year on Labor Day weekend. And we were there to taste what all the fun is about. Think of the festival?
Oh, great.
Where are you from?
I'm from Indiana.
Indiana? Where?
Illinois.
First time in Buffalo?
For me, yes.
What'd you think?
I loved it. Delicious.
You're from Maryland.
Yes, Maryland, just outside.
This your first festival?
Nope. It's my third one.
Yep.
My fourth? My first one.
First run?
Yeah.
What was the hottest wing you had?
The hottest wing? Well, I love the beef on weck wings. They were delicious. And they came with a sauce that tasted like horseradish.
What was your favorite?
Always Anchor Bar, I think.
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was
Yay.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're thinking about getting those chicken
Did
wing
you get the wing heads? You'll look good at it. Where are you from?
Springfield, Massachusetts.
Springfield. What brought you to Buffalo besides the wing?
Actually, I came for the wings. Yep, I went to the New York Fair yesterday and today I came for the wings.
Great. Did you have fun?
Oh yeah, the wings are fantastic. First time I've ever been here. I've definitely come back again. It's great.
What'd you think of the festival, sir?
Loved it. Loved it. Chicken, chicken, chicken.
How many wings did you eat, Zach?
I had 18 out of the 25.
Were they hot, medium, or mild?
They were pretty mild, a little saucy though.
What'd you think of this accomplishment?
Fantastic, amazing.
All right, what do you think?
Very proud of them.
Where do you go from here?
Got to get ready for next year.
All right.
Looking to go for first.
Did you have hot wings, medium, mild? What'd you have?
We had all different types of wings. I can't even remember.
Did you have a good time?
I had a wonderful time.
Hottest wing you had?
The ones from the Virgin Islands, and they were fabulous. They were really good.
The one from Phoenix, they had a good selection of wings, but the hottest one was reasonably hot.
Did you have fun though?
Yes!
All right.
Oh, once again, it's the greatest thing going. I'm telling you, more people this year than ever before, I think. It's great time.
Great event, great guy who runs it, and now let's revisit that question. Name the restaurant where the chicken wing is claimed to have been invented. A, the Deco Restaurant, B, Anchor Bar, or C, the Place? And the answer is, of course, the Anchor Bar in 1964, to be exact, with the Bellissimo family. And that's what this special edition of Bragging Rights is all about. And when we come back, our hometown camera is going to take you to more places with some more trivia. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Bragging Rights. This is the part of the show where we come over to the guest scoreboard, and Sheila is here and Liz is here, our Liberty Cab ambassadors. And Sheila and Liz, we're not taking any points from any contestants. I know the viewers at home are taking their own score. 10 points in the first round, 20 in the second, 30 in the third. Don't cheat. But your Liberty Cab can get you anywhere. We're showing all these great hometown places that people can go to, and Liberty has an app that will help get you there.
Yes, it's a Ride app. You can download it on your phone. It's RIIDE. And if you enter promo code SAVEME10, you can get $10 off your first ride.
And you know why? It's all about safety, isn't it, Liz? You want to make sure you have that ride, particularly if you're going out to these hometown events and you may have a couple of drinks or with your friends.
Correct.
And you've been out at a lot of different events. I know that we've seen you in Liberty Cab. It's a lot of fun, isn't it?
It is.
It's always fun to see you, too, at these events. And if you would like to find out more about how you can connect with Liberty Cab and Sheila and Liz and all the great folks there, go to libertycab.com. Take a look at the website. That's where you want to go. And you can check out how you can get a ride to enjoy everything in Western New York. All right, so what is your score so far? Remember, it's 10 points, as I said, in the first round, 20 in the second, 30 in the third. Liberty Cab taking you all over town for many events that include a trip to Canal Side. Originally built in Buffalo, New York in 1825 as the portal to the west, the Erie Canal Harbor served as the terminus for the passage of goods and passengers from the East Coast across the Great Lakes for much of the 19th century. More importantly for Buffalo, the commercial activity fueled by the harbor helped transform the city into a thriving metropolis. Buffalo's notorious Canal Street was a short distance from the canal terminus. So here's another hometown trivia question. Name the local political leader who was a driving force to make Canal Side happen. Was it A, County Executive Dennis Gorski, B, Congressman Jack Kemp, or C, Congressman Brian Higgins? Now, while you put your thinking caps on after that history lesson about Canal Side, I'm going to take you there where tall ships docked this past summer in 2019 during the July 4th weekend to create an incredible experience for everyone to see.
Bless all of us, we ask, to see beyond the stormy moments of life. Give us strength to cross all troubled water with courage, hope, and grace, and to grow from our common life together as one people, your children of land and sea and sky, now and always. May it be so. Amen.
Summer is the best in Buffalo. Now, our question again, name the local political leader who was a driving force to make Canal Side happen. Was it A, County Executive Dennis Gorski, B, Congressman Jack Kemp, or C, Congressman Brian Higgins? If you answered C, you're correct. Brian Higgins is from South Buffalo and currently serves in the House of Representatives. Now, we all love a party, and our friends and partners at Buffalo Spree know how to throw one. Before we take you to the best of party, here's a question about Buffalo Spree. What year was the first 97 Rock ball drop staged in front of the Electric Tower? Was it A, 1988, B, 1998, or C, 2008? Now, we'll have the answer in just a little bit. But now let's head over to the Larkin District to sample some of the best food, drink, and fun that Buffalo has to offer at the Best of Western New York party hosted by Spree.
Sweet 16, I will never regret, I will know, won't tell you, my love is fading. Whoa, take me to the river, and wash me down, more to cleanse my soul, put my feet on the ground, yeah.
John DeSciullo here. We are at the Best of Western New York party hosted by Buffalo Spree. All the stars are here, and we are going to see and taste some of the best that Western New York has to offer. Look at all these great people. They're all enjoying the first night of summer right here in downtown Buffalo at Larkinville. There's great music, there's great food, there's prizes, photo booth, all kinds of activities, and it's all to celebrate Buffalo Spree's Best of Western New York edition. And just like that, the Best of Western New York edition is out, and WBBZ is in it because we are a proud co-sponsor of everything that Buffalo Spree does. And we are happy to be here and happy to bring some of the party to you. Barbara Max, the Best of Western New York.
Thanks.
Yes, high five.
High
It's a
five.
big party. How do you put all this together? It's amazing.
Oh my God, I have the marketing team of this century, and of course my sales team is amazing. So between the vendors and the people putting it together and the excitement that comes behind it, it's an annual excitement. People wait all year for it.
They do, and you know, it's a who's who of Western New York that's here.
It's not only who's who, it's truly the best of. It's a true poll and panel. So we don't choose it on our own. Even the publisher doesn't know until the list is presented. So it's a really exciting thing.
And Buffalo Spree's gone through so many changes, have a brand new look, and you know, you and Mrs. Levitt are carrying on the tradition of Larry Levitt, and how is everything going?
It's awesome. It's busier than ever. Sales are great. We're having a great time. A lot of change. Transition is good. We're happy. There's some new people on staff, and it could be better.
Well, it's an excellent publication.
52 years.
I was just going to say, it's an excellent publication. It's been around for a long, long time, and it really is the definitive guide for Western New York.
It's who, what, where, and how to live in Western New York. So we put a book together, and all you have to do is read it, and you'll have the best life you could possibly want.
It's online at buffalospree.com, and get it at newsstands. And thanks for the partnership with WBBZ. We really support it, Barbara. Thank you. Really,
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be friends. It really is. Thank you.
All right, Paul, what did you win here tonight?
We won Best in Customer Service and Best in Spa.
And what is the name of your company?
Excuria Salon and Spa.
And you know why we know that? Because you are a big sponsor of our Girls World event, and your folks were terrific interacting with all the young ladies. It was a really great experience. We really thank you for that.
It was. We had a great time. And then we also have a cosmetology school, the Salon Professional Academy, which was also at the Girls World event. So it was great.
So what are you going to do this summer? Besides make everybody look beautiful.
We're expanding. We're going into a new building right on Main Street, about a block down from where we're located in Williamsville, and we're going to have a larger footprint, and it's going to be awesome for Buffalo.
Take me to the river and wash me down. Wash cleanse my soul. Put my feet on the ground. Yeah. Oh, Jesus, why don't you take me to the river? Come on, carry me down. Why don't you take me to the river and wash me down?
Great party and great people at Spree. And remember to subscribe at buffalospree.com. WBBZ-TV.com. Okay, so now that question. What year was the first 97 Rock ball drop staged in front of the Electric Tower? A, 1988, B, 1998, or C, 2008? The answer, 1988. And believe it or not, I was just a little kid, not really, and I was lucky to be there and be a part of that, and over 25 ball drop productions. Now, when we come back, it's all aboard for some more fun.
Bragging Rights on WBBZ-TV, your hometown television station, will continue after this from our sponsors.
Welcome back to the third round of our Hometown Bragging Rights. It showcases hometown events while you take the trivia challenge at home, or if you're watching in Liberty Cab. Buffalo Central Terminal. It's a historic former railroad station in Buffalo, New York. It was an active station from 1929 to 1979. It was a 17-story building, and it was designed by architects Fellheimer and Wagner for the New York Central Railroad. Now, after years of abandonment, it's now owned by a nonprofit preservation group, the Central Terminal Restoration Corporation, working to restore and repurpose the complex. So here's your question. What architectural style is the Central Terminal building? A, modern, B, classic, or C, Art Deco? But for now, it's all aboard to head on over to Paderewski Drive for the 90th anniversary party of the Central Terminal.
You've seen him up and down the avenue, and now he's wearing the navy blue. She had a tear in the corner of her eye as he said his last goodbye. A shoo 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 baby, a shoo 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 baby, la 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 baby, just take numbers off to the 7 seas. Don't cry baby, don't sigh baby, la 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 baby, just take. When I come back, will live a life like me. Seems kind of tough now to say goodbye this way. But Mama's got to be rough now, so that he can be sweet to you another day. La la la, baby, don't cry, baby. Shoo shoo shoo, baby, la la la. Mama's off to the 7 seas.
To think 90 years ago this opened, and now 90 years later, after an incredible all the ups and downs, we're celebrating this landmark building.
Yes, it is. It's a red letter date, June 22nd, and like you had mentioned, 1929 was opening day, and now 2019, 90 years later, and if you look over my shoulder, you can see some people are even in period costume or dress.
You're looking really continue to transform this building into making it an even more vibrant, iconic place and a destination. How are you doing that?
Well, one of the things, first of all, with over 500,000 square feet, it would be one heck of a big train station. So it's going to be a commercial real estate development project, inclusive of the neighborhood and things like that.
What's your role with this organization?
I stepped down recently as president and CEO, so I'm still hands-on for operations and holding events like this and things like that. So
many people have such historical, connection here because of the significance of the building. Their families passing through here over the years. What is your personal connection to the Central Terminal?
Well, one of the things is being originally from the neighborhood, but that's part of it. Just to see one of the icons of the city of Buffalo just fall in disarray. It wasn't the right thing to do was to bring it back. And we, with a cadre of volunteers, we kept the building standing long enough to be part of the Renaissance of Buffalo. And other architectural projects in Buffalo are great, but all the memories are right here in this concourse.
So Myron, not since Dingus Day have we seen you here last. What's the experience like here when you play on Dingus Day?
It's crazy. That's all I can say. Everyone comes in and everyone's packed in like sardines, but it's a lot of fun.
So, what does it mean to you to come into this building? What's your connection to the Central Terminal other than playing here? Obviously you grew up in Buffalo.
My father grew up on the east side, and this is actually where my father and mother had their first kiss. So it's got a special place in my heart, and we all want to see it survive and be the gem of Buffalo that it is.
So, Danny, you're catering the affair, and you do a lot of events here. How does this rate as a venue for people to come? I mean, it's a lot of work to stage stuff, but it's an exciting place to hold a party.
Yes, John, it's a hard place to work. There's no facility, there's no stove, there's no refrigerator. I cook everything at the restaurant, which is only about 6-7 minutes away. Your nerves are ready or out. I'm going to go back at about 6:30, bring all the hot food. We have men slicing the tenderloin, the beef tenderloin, the chicken cordon bleu is going to be on the buffet. We have nice green beans, nice red potatoes. It's going to be a delicious meal, honestly. And the music's going to be great after a while, too. So
great.
And you've got a 4-hour open bar. How can you go wrong?
Can't go wrong. And Danny, what does the Central Terminal mean to you? I mean, you're a Buffalo guy.
Yeah, I was born here right on Fillmore and Peckham all my life. And I used to come here when I was 12, 13, 14 on Sundays. And after church, we came here just the guys to look around. And then all of a sudden it went kaput. The city made a big mistake a couple of years, 20, 30 years ago, rented it out, gave it to somebody for $1. The guy said he's going to do it. Well, he did it. He took all the marble, all the copper, all the relics out of here and left. And they left a mess. And these guys, this restoration committee, for the last 15 years, John, it's amazing what they did. We got running water, electricity, real bathrooms, clean, everything. And more is coming within the next year. You'll see a big change here within a year.
Thanks for your dedication to do what you do to keep the place going.
Okay, John, thank you very much.
All right, Danny. Kyle, we're looking at a buffalo behind you. Explain the significance of the buffalo and how it relates to your family.
Okay. When I was very, very little, my mom would bring us here every summer to take the train to Little Rock, Arkansas to visit my grandparents. And we were always told when we came in that the buffalo, which seemed so much bigger back then, and it actually was a real stuffed buffalo, not this one, that my grandfather's family had been the taxidermy company that had tanned and stuffed the buffalo that was here. And I think, if I'm remembering correctly, I think that buffalo went to maybe to the Historical Society when they replaced it with a statue of a buffalo.
Your family history runs deep here. What does it mean to be here tonight?
I was just telling my friends I haven't been here since I was a little kid. Every summer, my mom would take me and my two sisters to visit her parents down in Arkansas. And so she would hold my little sister in her arms and say, "Hold on to my dress." And my other sister and I would hang on to her dress as we would walk into here and wait for the train that would take us from here to St. Louis. We'd go to bed on the train and we woke up in St. Louis, and she'd take us to the St. Louis Zoo, and then we'd get back on the train and go to Little Rock to visit my grandparents. So I was here every summer when I was a little kid, many years ago.
Have a great time here tonight, and the buffalo's watching over you, Kyle.
It is watching over me. Thank you so much.
Cry until the dollar never roll. Won't you choo-choo me home?
It's a beautiful place, right, girls? Absolutely, yep. Now, let's hope that it continues to get a new life with new events and other uses. Now, here's that question. We'll see if Liz has the answer. What architectural style is the Central Terminal building? A, modern, B, classic, or C, Art Deco? What did you answer at home? What did you answer, Liz?
C, Art Deco.
Art Deco, absolutely. And how many of you got it right? I hope all of you got it right. Now, remember, you can sign up and be a contestant to play here on Bragging Rights and be on the show and come to our Eastern Hills studio. Just go to WBBZ.TV and click the Bragging Rights link. And you can meet Sheila and Liz and all of the great contestants, and you can be a part of Western New York's hometown game shows. Great fun, isn't it, Sheila?
It is.
It is. We hope to see you here. Thanks to Liberty Cab for sponsoring. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.